Well, it's another Chicago Bears victory. It wasn't always pretty. There was a lot of yelling in the Combs basement.
Was it like this? Was it like that?
That was part of it. Catch the effing ball was definitely thrown around a couple of times. I mean, look, on that note, the catch the effing ball was the difference between Caleb Williams finishing with 55% completion percentage and 72% completion percentage. 6 dropped passes today. 6 dropped passes. But I want to put that to the side because come the fourth quarter and come time when you need this kid to perform, Caleb Williams is him.
He flips
Caleb Williams runs the ball. He passes whatever he has to do to get them into scoring position. Caleb Williams does it. And for any of you guys out there, and I'm talking to you too, Ryan Fitzgibbons, who have doubted this kid, who have said, you don't know if this kid is it.
Oh, come on.
You are out of your mind, and you should shut up from now until the end of time. I don't ever want to hear
until the end of time.
Caleb Williams
Until the end of time.
Because Caleb Williams.
Don't say anything bad about Caleb Williams. What are you Roman dudes bad?
Admit you were wrong about Caleb Williams.
How am I? I never
you were wrong about Caleb Williams.
He had a very high floor. I still think he's not as accurate as he could be or he was when he came out of college. I will say this. The man does know how to flip the switch.
What I do is I just try to take my hat and I turn it around, and it's like a switch that goes on. And when the switch goes on, I feel like another person. I feel like a truck, like a machine.
Like a machine.
A machine that you were wrong about.
Haven't you ever seen Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone?
I have seen
your hat not backwards?
A machine that you were wrong about. A machine that I've heard people talk about over the first 9 weeks of this season about Tyson Bagent and how that's the kid that should be playing, and how we're still going to hear people, yeah, the Bears came back and won, but he only completed 55% of his passes. Because 6 of them were dropped.
That's a gutty game.
This game was the Caleb Williams game.
Yeah.
And for anybody that looked at this and watched this game and thought any different, you are out of your ever-loving mind. Yes, I'll be the first one to admit, I text Sean Marash, who's a host over in New York, who I did a show with all summer long, and he's a big Giants fan. I text him after the game to, talk a little bit of trash, but I also admitted to him, if Jackson Dart doesn't go out, I think the Giants hang on to win this game. I do believe that.
Yeah, I think
because Jackson Dart was having a hell of a game. He is a very good quarterback. They have their franchise quarterback in New York, and we have our franchise quarterback here in Chicago.
It's possible that they do. I mean, he hasn't played a lot of games yet, so give it some time. But
shut up. Shut up with he hasn't played a lot of games and we got to give it some time. Watch with your eyes, Ryan. Watch with your eyes. This kid is doing it to everybody.
Jackson Dart was good. Yes, he was very good. But if you can't block guys, you're going to get sacked no matter what. I mean, Russell Wilson got sacked on a couple of those plays where guys were coming unblocked towards him. CJ Gardner-Johnson, who I didn't even know. Well, I knew he existed, but Jeremiah, he put that team on his back. This was most impressive performance. I agree with that. I mean, like I said, that Raiders performance I thought was gutty, but this was something different. He was definitely not injured, but he was hurt in this game. Caleb
He
Williams
was exhausted.
Yeah, and he was exhausted too. That'll be all 14, I think, is the most important part of that. Zacchaeus, you got to catch the ball. This is not the first bad catch he had. There was a catch at the goal line, not when the Bears were at the goal line, but when they were coming out of the goal line in the Commanders game that almost cost them that game. There's a touchdown pass he totally misses. He misses a pass that might have put the game away really midway through the third quarter, where that's an easy first down that ends a drive. Those are really, I mean, you have a miscatch by DJ Moore. You have a miscatch by your boy Kyle Monungai that he might still be running with. I mean, there was nobody there. You have a lot of drop passes this game, and this is becoming the rule, not the exception with this team. I mean, Cole Kmet's had a lot of drops. Colson Loughlin's had a couple, although I thought Colson Loughlin had another good game. Drops are becoming a rule with this receiving core specifically, and that's bad. Odunze, a lot of drops. He dropped a touchdown pass had a pretty good game this game, but a lot of drops last game, including a touchdown pass drop against Cincinnati. That probably puts the game away there. I mean, this is a problem with their wide receiving core, for sure.
And the inability to stop the run continues to be an Achilles heel of the Bears defense without Kyler Gordon. They could not stop. They had no answer for Jackson Dart and his legs. Towards the end of that game, as you know, the Giants took that extended lead, had no answer for Tyrone Tracy on that drive. Just completely forgot how to tackle. You have Noah Sewell, who has him dead to rights, Singletary dead to rights to make it a fourth down in a punting situation. Instead, it turns into a 43-yard gain. So there are definitely some things to clean up. I don't think that the defense is going to get any better for the rest of the season at trying to stop the run. So you're going to have to overcome that. There are things that you're going to have to overcome. I mean, you watch around the league though, right? There are teams that just have bad days, right? Like there are teams that just can't do all of things right. Ask the Buffalo Bills today. As the Buffalo Bills get absolutely trashed by the Miami Dolphins today.
Yeah.
Like who saw that? When did the Miami Dolphins become a juggernaut on defense? Like it was unbelievable. I see Jules says the minute Dart went out, the whole game changed. That was the changing point of the game. That fumble recovery was the changing point of the game.
I mean, I also think Greg Olson, who I think is one of the better color announcers,
he had a bad day.
He did have a bad.
He
did not have a great day, but I think he made a good point when they're on the 1 yard line there, and he kicks the field goal. Like Brian Dable, enough. I've had enough. I've had enough to give him his papers. I don't want to be the bad guy here. I'm not a head coach. Obviously, I'm not good at looking at talent, but you go for it there. You get the touchdown. You probably win that game. It doesn't matter if Jackson Dart's out.
Yeah. I mean, you could look back at it and say that as well, but I mean, you're going up 10. If you get stopped there and you're only up 7, then people are questioning whether or not, you
Bears
can
have it at the 1 then.
But I mean, it's still, your defense can't stop anything. It hasn't been able to stop anything all year. You know what I mean? Like you don't trust your defense enough to not give up points. Same reason why they didn't trust their defense enough with the whatever, the too many men on the field penalty, right?
What is
and so but
I don't want to look like a terrorist.
QB's
making some of those throws. I agree.
I know
and a lot of those throws were dropped. Doubting Thomas.
Yeah, and here's the thing too about this Bears football team, man. They're gonna grind it out. They're going to figure it out. They're going to grind it out. They're going to find a way to win even when they're down, and they've shown that over the last, probably for 4 of their 5 victories or 6 victories, I should say. Like there've been games where we're just like, yeah, they're done. That Bengals game last week was one of them. Right? I was sitting in your brother's garage. They score that touchdown to go up, and my head's just hanging because I'm like, oh, they're gonna lose this game.
They just seemed more precarious. At least you had a timeout and like 50 seconds to go. I mean, when you have 4 minutes to go and you got the ball and you're down 2 scores, you're thinking you might have to get an onside here. That run by Caleb, even though he runs like a 5-year-old running downhill, he at least he runs like he's running downhill. Great run there at the end, and then obviously the touchdown run, but I mean, I don't know how they won this game, to tell you the truth. They were again pretty much bad in all 3 phases. I mean, even though Caleb, I still think he had a great game. I agree. This is like a trademark game of his. This is a game you want to, when your team isn't playing well, that you want a quarterback to have. Like, oh yeah, he wasn't the greatest today. He did have a lot of drop passes, but like the offense wasn't great. The special teams is not good. And even Torrey Taylor isn't good anymore. I mean, I don't know. He kicks 2 into the end zone inexplicably. Like, just kick it out at the like 10, dude. I mean, some of the kickoffs were really bad, and obviously the defense. I mean, the defense with another offense, with above average offense, and maybe you're right. Maybe if Jackson Dart's in there, they definitely score more than 20 points, the Giants.
Yeah, I think so too. Look, I mean, Jackson Dart is just a different quarterback than Russell Wilson, especially at this point in his career. I mean, look, Russell Wilson had a great first 10 years of his career. He's just not the same quarterback anymore. And I mean, completely obvious.
Who do you put in there? Who do you put in there? Because I already know the answer to that question. In that QB room.
Who do I put in where?
In that QB room, Jackson Dart gets hurt. You got Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston on the bench. Who do you put in?
Jameis Winston.
I know that.
I mean, you have to, because
for Jameis Winston, though.
This team is not the same team.
Giants
right?
won't
this
play
team.
It's obvious.
Yeah.
I think Julian's right.
And I don't know where
all day.
Yeah, I don't know where the Giants and they were getting. I mean, dude, let's talk about the officiating today, because man, again, the Bears are like, they are on the wrong side of some really either bad calls or bad non-calls, right? Because you look at the Jackson Dart when the Bears got the roughing the passer, the personal foul, when Noah Sewell is coming in and Jackson Dart gets thrown into his face, and they call that for a helmet to helmet, and then you get the explanation from Olsen, and I agree with it. He's like, it's the defender's obligation to not make contact, forcible contact to the head, whether it's incidental or not. Okay, I'll give you that. But then on the very next drive, as Caleb's sliding 2 seconds into his slide, a guy tries to jump over him and knees him in the back of the head. And Olsen then says, oh, he's just trying to jump over him. No, it's the defender's obligation to not make forcible contact to the head, even if it's incidental. You just said that 5 minutes ago. You can't change it. You can't have it both ways. And this officiating crew, I mean, like,
he had a Tony Romo type day. Olsen did.
Yeah.
Not as bad as Tony Romo, but it felt a little bit like Tony Romo, which he doesn't have a lot of those days. Greg Olsen's, I think, pretty great, but yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
But yeah, I mean, and then the holding on the defense on a run play, which I still don't get that. I mean, I think
is that even possible?
It gets to a point where they're just making up penalties now for the defense to get in the NFL, just so the offense can score more points. And can we talk about the kickoffs for a while? Because I thought this was a rule that was a little innocuous. Like, I thought, oh yeah, but now, like, it seems like every team is starting off at the 42-yard line every possession, and it's like they get one first down and it's a field goal, and it's like, what is happening here? That's why nobody has any yardage in the NFL anymore.
Well,
Because
it's
no one
funny.
starts off from the 20 anymore.
It's funny because it all changed with Devin Hester, right? Like they changed the rules because of Devin Hester. And they wanted to make it harder to return kicks. And now they're back to trying to make it easier to return kicks. And now they're making it harder to kick the ball. And it's like, why didn't you just leave it alone and because one player was returning kicks. One player out of 32 teams in the league was doing it the way that Devin Hester was doing it. They changed it, and now they want it to go back, and it's just not going to go back because it's not the way that it used to be.
I know they are doing it for injuries, but this is not going to work out, especially in cold weather. I don't think they figured this into the cold weather and not being able to kick off and it being really a possession game. You're kind of, I don't know. It just seems like you almost want to go for a touchdown every time because if you have to kick it off to the other team again, they get it at the 43. It's like,
yeah,
I don't want to kick
the Giants kickers. They all suck.
Yeah, the punter.
I mean, they were pretty bad today too. Look, I don't. When you look at the like the kick game and the way things are going with the Bears and everything else, I mean, you definitely have some things that the Bears are going to have to overcome over the rest of the season, right? Because from here on out, your schedule is not going to get any easier, right? You've got the
tackle guys. You're going to have to tackle guys. You play this way against the Eagles in Philadelphia.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And you're going to get waxed, man. You are going to get beat. You're going to get taken out to the paint shed. You're not going to be able to come back because the game's going to be over. It's going to be like the Lions game, which this is kind of how they played. If they would have played the Lions today, they're losing by 3-4 touchdowns. If they play your Packers today, they're losing by a couple of touchdowns. There's a lot of teams they do not win this game against. And they have had a lenient schedule, the Bears. Could very easily be 7-2 right now. Wins or wins. Okay, we know wins or wins. John, he's turning into John.
Yeah, he's right.
Don't get on it.
No, wins are wins. I've said it, dude. I said it last week.
What are you doing
to you? A win is a win in this league. I don't care. I don't care how ugly it is. A win is a win in this league. I get it. You've only got 17 of them. You find a way to win it. I don't care about that.
I don't even know what I was getting at. It's a paint shed now. I don't even know what I was saying halfway through there. But why do you have to be on his side?
Because he's right.
A win is a win. John Madden, yes, a win is a win. That's saying nothing. You're not saying anything.
Saying a win is a win. It's better. I mean, it's better than a
loss. I need 4 more of them. So we can actually do a pregame to a damn playoff game.
Vikings,
that I care about.
Vikings, Steelers, and Browns. I think the Bears win those games. And then
you need one more.
Other ones. It's the other ones that you're hoping to steal one here or there, right? You got 2 left against Green Bay. You've got one left against Detroit at the end of the season. You got the 49ers sandwiched in there, and the Eagles.
I will also say this against the Packers defensive line, you can't block like you blocked today. And all those people last year were saying he holds the ball so long. He's the reason why all these sacks are happening.
Dude.
About 20 other quarterbacks, 25 other quarterbacks in this league get sacked 5-6 times today.
Yeah.
And what he
absolutely
got maybe once. Did he even get sacked today?
I don't think he did.
I don't think Caleb Williams got sacked today. But
I would be shocked. I don't think he did. I'd be shocked to see, unless there was a run where he got tackled behind the line of scrimmage. I'm looking it up right now. No sacks today.
No sacks today. The man should have been sacked 4 or 5 times, maybe more.
And for those people that just love to look at the stats instead of watching the game and seeing stuff with your eyes, you're going to see a guy who completed 55% of his passes and had a passer rating of 83.6. But they don't win this game without him.
He's the best player on the
Yeah.
on the field, and that includes Jackson Dart. I don't care if Jackson Dart plays 6 quarters. He's the best
Yep.
player on the field. Doubting Thomas is right. He should have probably had a 65, 66% completion percentage with some of those drops, some of those throws.
It would have been 70. I looked at it would have been 72% if the 6 catches, if the 6 drops are actually catches. Now,
and I
if
know
you only
that
take half of those, he's over 60%.
And I know the DJ catch would have been tough, but you're making $25 million a year. You got to be making that catch. The Zacchaeus throw is great. Zacchaeus is open. He's got more room there. It's not as long a throw. The DJ Moore throw. The DJ Moore throw is what I've been talking about. I don't know if anybody I've seen run like that. It is to his arm side, so to his right. He's running to his right, but he's sprinting to his right, and he throws the ball with that velocity. I'm not sure I've seen a lot of quarterbacks who could do that. I'm not sure I've seen any really. And you got to start catching it seems like maybe no receiver thinks he can make that throw, so they're surprised when the ball gets there. But Odunze hasn't been able to catch that. Zacchaeus hasn't been able to catch that.
I think he has to learn on some of those to take something off every once in a while too, right? Because there's a difference. It's like when you
off that throw, man. When you're throwing,
I'm sprinting. When you're like, I don't know if you played baseball, right? As a kid. You ever have the kid that you're warming up with and you're 5 feet away from one another and you're just lobbing it, just trying to get your arm loose, and he's zinging in 90-mile-an-hour fastballs, and you're like, whoa, chill out, Nolan Ryan, right?
Yeah.
Like that's sometimes where Caleb's at, right? Like when you're throwing these screen passes and you're throwing them at 99 miles an hour and I'm 3 feet away from you, they might bounce off of something, right? Like
I get that, but these aren't screen passes. This is him sprinting, throwing 35, 40 yards into the end zone. I mean,
DJ doesn't run full routes either, which drives me nuts. DJ quits on routes. If he doesn't think that he's getting the ball, and then Caleb, he's like maybe the second look, or maybe even the third look on a play, he doesn't run the route fully, and then all of a sudden Caleb's like, oh, he's going to be open, I'm going to him, but he doesn't run the full route, and he gets overthrown, and it's like, guy, if you would have just run the damn route. The same thing with the out route to Rome. There was an out route to Rome there in the fourth quarter. I'm screaming because Rome gets into it and he goes to shake the defender, and as he does, I don't think he's expected the ball, because he just kind of jogs out of the break, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh crap, the ball's coming to me, and he has to try to hurry up again. Like, run your route. Run the route in full, at full speed. I would like for them to run full routes, especially guys like Caleb or Rome, whose dad is tweeting out that they need to train him because they don't throw him the ball. And then the very next game, he leads the team in receptions and targets, and
how long are you going to keep
has the only touchdown catch
for, by the way?
Until you could see it.
I
was just wondering if you could see it. Fitz needs to take a screenshot of this episode and post
now
it.
You're going to read it.
Yeah. Yep.
Thanks,
so people
Megan
listening on the radio side can hear it.
Thanks, Megan TV.
So
I hope it's cold up in Michigan. I hope you got like 5 inches of snow. 55 inches of snow.
5 inches of snow. By the way, if you do post this on your dating app, 5 inches of snow, more inches than you're going to get if you click yes.
Oh my.
I wear my sunglasses inside. Down Thomas says grinder. Oh god. All right. So lots of stuff around the league before we get out of here. Lots of stuff around the league happened today. Bears, of course, obviously with the big win. Good win for the Bears. Found a way. Caleb, it was the Caleb game. Around the league, though,
Really
right now
was.
you've got the Rams leading the Niners 7-0. The Seahawks in the first quarter up 21-0 on the Cardinals.
Jesus.
21-0. Lions up 7-3 on the Commanders. Elsewhere, you had the Dolphins beat the Bills 30-13.
I know.
30-13.
My boy, Mike McDaniel,
Yeah.
keeping his job, baby.
And Josh Allen had a bad day. I watched him throw a pick in the end zone, try to gain a couple extra yards on a run and fumble. Like, he was not very good today. Ravens beat the Vikings 27-19. Little help there in the NFC North, keeping the Bears ahead of that team. Vikings will be the only team in the division without a 500 or better record after today.
Yeah. Tough
Then you've got
division.
the Jets beat the Browns 27-20.
I had the Jets.
Yeah. Dylan Gabriel, though, better day than Justin Fields passing the ball. Justin Fields, 6 of 11 for 54 yards.
That's a college stat. That's a JJ McCarthy college stat.
I was wondering if he was playing for Navy.
Maybe, yes.
That's insane. Then you've got the Patriots beat the Buccaneers 28-23. Maybe the Patriots are for real. Maybe the Patriots are good. I mean, in Tampa, that Patriots defense is legit, man. Saints beat the Panthers. Take me out of Survivor. I'm not happy about this. 17-7. It was ugly.
Yeah, there's your Panthers for you.
Yep. Down to 5-5 now. Texans come back. They were down 29-10 in the fourth quarter. They scored 26 unanswered fourth quarter points to beat the Jaguars 36-29 in the fourth quarter.
That Trevor Lawrence is a bad quarterback.
Trevor Lawrence is a bad quarterback.
Totally outplayed by Davis Mills. Like, totally outplayed.
Completely outplayed.
One TD, one interception. I saw some of the highlights of this game.
13 of 23 for 158 yards from Trevor Lawrence. Davis Mills was 27 of 45 for 292 and 2 touchdowns.
Like, I don't see Trevor Lawrence being a starting quarterback next year. And the man is making, what, $40 million a year?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how the Jaguars move on from him with all the money that they just paid him.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I
don't know why they paid him the money.
I don't either.
I think someone did a Fitzgibberish on it.
It just doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. But they've paid him. They've got to deal with it. And then tonight we will have the Chargers and the Commanders. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football, Eagles and Packers.
It's Chargers.
I'm sorry, Chargers Steelers. Sorry, not Commanders.
Lions Commanders now. Lions already up 7-3.
Yeah. Yep. So good stuff. Good win for the Bears. Caleb Williams is the guy. Ryan Fitzgibbons was completely wrong about him.
I never did. I never
still
said
hates
he's
the
a bad
Bears.
quarterback.
He's cheering for him, but he hates them. Yeah.
You hate the Bears too. Shut up.
I don't hate the Bears. I cheer for the Bears. I love the Bears.
I never said I hate the Bears. I
hate the
cheer
Bears
for the Bears. Shut your damn mouth.
You just complain when they win.
They're a terrible organization. Like, what else do you want me to tell you? They've been a tradition of terribleness. And you know it.
Do it better, Ben! Do it better, Ben! Never let it rest! Never let it rest! Do it gets better! Do it gets better! And you better get better! You better get better! Bears on 3! 1, 2, 3! Bears!
Till next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your enemies.